Hello friends, my name's Emile and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 6. Today I'm going to be doing another car build and I'm going to be taking a look at the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. A pretty interesting car this. The Grand Wagoneer, when I've driven it in the past, has actually been a very good car. Around the Top Gear track when I drove this thing was immensely good. That rear tailgate's a little bit glitched, hold up. Put it there. Oh, the window rolls. Interesting. Anyways. Yeah, when I drove this around the Top Gear track, I was very impressed by its handling capabilities. The gearbox, not so much, it was a 3-speed. However, it was a very good car and I was not expecting it to be that good. So the question is, with a couple of upgrades, how good can this vehicle be? Of course, as usual, we're going to start with the engine swaps. Now, the 144 horsepower, 280 pounds-feet of torque engine that's in this currently, it's not a good engine. We need a new one. Our choices are a 5.7 litre V8 out of a Mustang and a 7 litre V8 Hemi motor. I don't think I've ever used the Hemi motor before, so that's what I'm going to go with. And also I'm going to change the aspiration. Could go with twin turbos, however I'm going to go with supercharger because I prefer supercharged vehicles. Now, I have a plan with this vehicle. I'm actually going to take this thing to Daytona. Now, taking this to Daytona means that usually I'd build a car with lots of downforce. However, I think I'm going to skimp on the aero parts for this particular vehicle. I am going to get brakes. I am going to get suspension. I'm not taking this thing around a full oval. Instead, I'm going to be taking it to the Daytona short course. Do I want full rate reduction, actually, now that I think of it? Right, I'll tell you what, actually. Because we're going to Daytona, I think this needs to be a bit more of a straight line speed build. So instead, I'm going to go with that. I'm only going to go with... I'm going to have the street chassis reinforcement. Now, usually I'd go for a full roll cage on this vehicle. However, I'm just going to go with that. Because, of course, straight line speed is going to be everything here. Nevertheless, though, we still need a big load of tyres, and I want the biggest widths possible. 265s on the front. What's it going to be like around the back? It's 265s, because, of course, this is a four-wheel drive vehicle. I can also switch this to rear-wheel drive if I want to. I don't want to. Right, can we find some rims for this particular vehicle? Now, I could use those silly ones that I've been using on all the Vauxhalls, but I'm not going to. I just want some more lightweight rims for this vehicle. Go with them, I guess. Why not? They had a bit of bling to the car, I guess. I don't know. Also, you may notice I haven't removed the chrome work. I just don't think it's really worth bothering to do it. We're only going to lose a few pounds and it kind of ruins the look of the vehicle. It looks very strange when it hasn't got those bumpers on it, so... yeah. Now, one thing this vehicle definitely needs is a gearbox, because the original gearbox is a 3-speed automatic rubbish. We also are going to go with the differential, just because it's kind of nice to have the differential. Now, power. How much can we get out of this? Of course, going to upgrade that supercharger. 543 horsepower already. I'm going to go... can I get cams on this? Ah, no, I can't get cams on this. Okay, we'll go with exhaust, because the exhaust actually strips out some weight as well. In fact, it almost strips out £100 worth of weight on this vehicle. Jeez. Anyways, racing intake, of course. As soon as the game loads up, there we go. I'm going to uprate the carburetor. Sure. Not often that I get to say uprating the carburetor, because I don't usually work with... carbureted engines. Usually we use something much more modern. And, oh, we can fit pistons on here as well. I'll tell you what. 571 horsepower, and let's just spend the rest of the PI on getting some weight out this vehicle. It is £4,000, but admittedly it has got almost 600 horsepower, so this should be a good vehicle. That driveline actually really reduces the weight on this thing. Jeez. Can we get a clutch in? No, we cannot. Can we get anti-roll bars in? We could probably get streets. Let's stick the front anti-roll bar in. I usually like sticking the roll bars in as twins. Oh, yeah, we can, actually. Yep, there we go. Okay, we'll go for street anti-roll bars all round. Okay, there we go. That is the Wagoneer built up to A-class. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this one. Whether it's going to be a good handling vehicle or not. Let's just take a quick look around it. As you can see, I mean, those wheels look a little bit rap game on this, but still. We do have that strange tailgate still. Anyways, I'm just going to do some quick tuning to this vehicle. Ooh, the 0 to 60 time is apparently quite good. Those gear ratios look really long. Is there any way we can... Because Forza 6 is kind of weird when it comes to gear ratios. Okay. Can I get any more straight line speed out of this? Of course, I know it's got the aerodynamical properties of a barn, but still. Right, I've got one way we can do something, which is reduce all of that ride height off. Leave the differential as is. 2.8 seconds to 60, 170.5 miles per hour top speed. I'm curious. Anyways, as you can see, I've already set up the lobby. We're going to Daytona International Speedway short course. I have 3 laps to get through a pack of 23 sports cars. Let's see how well the Wagoneer does. Yeah, this is a bit of a strange one, because usually I'm so used to building these cars with sort of handling in mind. I take these to more handling orientated tracks. Daytona, you need straight line speed on this track. You know, I've found out in the past where I've built cars with downforce, they just don't work around this track. You know, I had an excellent A-Class car which handled beautifully, but it topped out 150 miles per hour and it just got passed by every single little thing on the straight. So, yeah, we'll have to see if this vehicle has a bit more of a gusto when it comes to a straight line. Anyways, as you can see, as always, I have the back of the pack mod slot on, which starts us in 24th position, just to make these a bit more entertaining. If I was to start in 12th position, you wouldn't see any of the pack, really. So, if I start back here, it actually gives me a lot more of a challenge. It sounds like a NASCAR, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, let's go. Woohoo, off the line we get away very nicely. Try not to break any priceless Jaguars or Aston Martins. Oh my god, we are already up the inside of everyone. This thing has ridiculous acceleration, apparently. Okay, well, there you go. That's another reason why I use back of the pack. Ooh, Caterham's gone a little bit sideways. He's getting pushed out by the Donkavore, I think that was. Anyways, Ford GT40 is looking a bit sorry for itself now. Poor GT40. Anyways, we are up into 30th place already. This has been pretty successful. Ooh, Donkavort, Lotus, and the Caterham are all getting together here. They don't like each other, apparently. GT40 has understeered a little bit wide. Okay, can we do anything about the Ferrari? Oh, we go this way. I need to remember short course. We go that way. Caterham, once again. That Caterham is being a crafty little twat, isn't he? He's really aggressive. Anyways. A bit like me, right, I've got to try and get past these group of 3 battling vehicles, because these guys really want each other's blood, so I kind of want to be out of this group as fast as possible. The one good thing with the Lotuses and the Caterhams is that while they can be good through these corners and they can brake late, when it comes to this long straight, they are going to be buggered, because they are going to have no straight line speed whatsoever, so... Here we go. I'm going to try and draft a little bit on the Lotus. Okay, so there we go. Take the Lotus on the right. Oh my god. Never mind the Donkavore. Of course, the Donkavore does have quite a lot of straight line speed. He's got a 380 horsepower motor in there, I believe, in the Donkavore. So, yeah, it's a pretty quick car, that bloody Donkavore. Anyways. Oh, I'm getting rammed up the arse by something. The SL65 Black one's around. So while I did build this vehicle with straight line speed in mind, turns out straight line speed might not be his best forte. The Caterham is diving into the pits. We are up into 7th place because the KTM has apparently got a nasty side stitch. Okay, that Donkavore, man. That's going to be our biggest rival, I think, because that Donkavore is seriously quick. Not particularly the nicest vehicle to drive in the world, however, those Donkavores, if you get the right driver in those, they are ludicrously quick. Anyways. We are making our way up the pack to some of the more higher PI vehicles here. Of course, I can see the Lexus LFA there. If I can beat an LFA in the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, then I guess that's sort of my goal. I would kind of like to be top 5. To be honest with you, I'd like top 3, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Of course, we are only on the 2nd lap, so we still have a little bit of the race to go to make up some time. Of course, I want to be... Yeah, the vehicle is a little bit squirrely under braking. Other than that, though, it's... Ooh! Sorry. I was not expecting the Donkavore to do that. Well, that's the Donkavore out of the way. Now, there is an RS200. I'm assuming the RS200 is going to be awful in a straight line. I've driven RS200 stock and the gearboxes they have. They're very good for like Top Gear or something like that. They are not particularly good when it comes to places like this. That being said, the RS200 is still walking away a little bit. Oh, we are catching him. That 330 P4 though, he's going to be looking for the overtake soon enough. Is he going to go around the outside? I'm not sure. Doesn't appear to be doing anything right now. Slammed into the wall a little bit. Oh my god. That SL65 though. Jesus Christ, the straight line speed he has is insane. Anyways, on the brakes we go. Sorry, 330 P4 may have slightly smashed into you. Right, okay, final lap. Top 3, hopefully, is where I want to be. I am going to get the RS200 at some point in this twisty turny section. I think I might be a little bit too far back to really make a move on the LFA. The one thing this Grand Wagoneer has in spades is ridiculous acceleration. Like, that RS200 is a ludicrously quick car, yet I am past the RS200. Okay, judging by the amount of tyres everywhere, Daytona has claimed a lot of victims. Apparently the AI aren't particularly good around this track, which is perfectly fine by me because it makes the racing kind of intense because they're constantly, you know, wandering about the track and so on. I don't think I'm going to get the LFA. Oh, no, the SLS is out wide. SLS is wide. Please cock up. Is he going to go wide? He is not going to go wide. And now, yeah, this is, okay. So I've got the 4th spot. Can I hold on to 4th in the Wagoneer? I gotta say, like many cars when it comes to my car builds, I like this car a lot. I think, as far as Daytona goes, maybe this isn't the best vehicle. I would probably suggest one of those SL65 Blacks, because apparently they're ludicrously quick. However, if you need a vehicle to, for example, go drag racing with, or just you need something with mighty, just look at that SL65. I'm just going to concede and let him pass. There's no way I can block that. However, I should be able to beat the 330 P4. Indeed I did. Okay, 5th place. Not one of my best positions during these car builds, but nevertheless, I'm still kind of happy with that. It did struggle with straight line speed a little bit, but nevertheless, the Jeep Grand Wagoneer was still a pretty fantastic vehicle to drive overall. Yeah, I like this a lot. I guess the most comparable vehicle I did was the County Squire, and maybe the County Squire would have actually done better here at Daytona, because the County Squire actually had as much power as this Jeep. However, I took it to a twisty turny track, and that was only a C-Class car. So maybe we need to revisit the County Squire at some point. If you want to see that, then just let me know down below. Anyways, friends, that is it for today's car build. So thank you all very much for watching. My name's been the Real Emile, and until next time,